What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another new Netflix review. If you guys are new here, feel free to click that subscribe button and that bell notification icon for more reviews, reactions, rankings, and more movie content. Today I'm going to be reviewing this new claustrophobic space film releasing on Netflix this Wednesday, May 12th. We're talking about Oxygen. Directed by Alexandra Aja, who brought us the movie Crawl back in 2019. That was one of the biggest surprises I saw that year. A great alligator thriller. And this movie stars Melanie Laurent. I want to keep things very vague in this review, give you my overall thoughts on the film. And by the way, thank you very much, Netflix, for providing me an early screener. Definitely look out for this one on May 12th, this Wednesday. A woman who wakes in a cryogenic chamber with no recollection of how she got there must find a way out before running out of air. Now, I knew the premise going into this movie. It's a claustrophobic, stuck in a small, tucked-in location movie, and I'm really interested in these types of movies. You got Buried with Ryan Reynolds, where he's completely stuck in this coffin. Feels very similar, both of these movies together. Then you got 10 Cloverfield Lane, which is stuck in this bunker, but more wide open space underground. After watching Oxygen today, I could definitely say I was really interested in this movie. I was fully engaged with this claustrophobic setting, and it's a decent thriller. It's got a great one performance from Melanie Laurent. I felt like I was stuck in this location with her, and the way just how this movie went along, how it was directed and acted, it made you feel like you were actually there. And that's what a claustrophobic thriller should do. I believe the movie does a good job of bringing you right into the situation. It doesn't waste your time showing this one particular scene, how the character ends up there. It just wakes up with this character. She has no memory. She has no idea what happened to her, how she got stuck in this situation. And she's doing anything possible to try to survive. She's calling the police, any resource she has, and the only resource available to her is this AI machine. This movie has a really tough job to do because you just have this one character you're looking at, and she's stuck in a really terrifying situation. And you need to really root for this character, and you want to see this character get out of the situation she's in. And Melanie Laurent does a fantastic job in here. Diving into the character a little bit more, you learn some more things about her. She has a husband, and she's trying to get back to him, and then it presents more information, more clues, more twists about the story overall. And I just thought it was really interesting, this movie. It presents a lot of generic ideas we've seen before, but also some things that maybe I didn't see coming. The movie has enough thrills and enough suspenseful direction in there to make it the most horrifying thing possible. To be stuck in this pod and having no way out and trying to find every clue, every tool possible to try to survive. I like how they added those things in here. And just the dynamics, the conversations that she's having with this AI device or on the phone with people. It just feels totally realistic. This movie is 100% dialogue. If you're not into that stuff, definitely don't watch this movie, because if you do watch it, you're gonna complain about it. You should have known going in what it was about. If you're just into action, explosions, then definitely avoid the movie. I think just the dialogue in the movie with just one particular character was just really fascinating. And if there's just one movie that's easily comparable to this movie, is the movie Buried with Ryan Reynolds, where he's stuck in a coffin. This movie also has a lack of a score, and whenever the suspense and whenever one particular scene does go down, you don't need a score to accompany it with what our lead character is doing. That is the most fascinating thing about the movie. You don't need a score that's playing over these intense situations. It feels like you're watching this character do anything possible to try to not die. Now, the pace into this movie is not great, if I'm being honest. It is close to 2 hours long, and by the time you get to the second act of this movie, it gets so lost and jumbled with this interesting plot line of the movie. By the time they went into that, it's just is not explained fully that I wished it would. Because if it was explained fully, then it would have made the movie completely understandable. And if the movie doesn't catch your attention within the second act of the movie, and you're constantly checking your phone or your watch to see what time the movie is, how long is left, then I think the movie didn't do a good job of getting you right into the movie. And this movie is just the encyclopedia of exposition, and I totally expected that, because if you're stuck in this area, you're stuck in this pod, you have no idea what this thing is or why you're here, you have this AI bot Milo telling you everything, what this is, what that is, the consequences of breaking that specific thing. It's just full out exposition, and I totally was expecting that going into this movie, and it just really drags it down, and it gets less entertaining from there on forth. Before I give you guys my final overall thoughts on the movie Oxygen on Netflix, if this is your guys' first time checking out the channel and you enjoyed hearing my thoughts on this movie, definitely hit that like button and consider clicking that subscribe button if you want weekly reviews on this channel, whether that's new movies, classic movies, ranking videos, Blu-ray hauls. I talk tons of movie content, guys, every single week on this channel. If you want to be a part of this awesome community, definitely hit that like and subscribe button, and let's talk about movies. Oxygen is a pretty decent thriller. It's got a good performance from Melania Laurent. It's suspenseful. It knows what it is, and it does a good job of presenting what the movie is. However, it is a full-out exposition encyclopedia, which kind of dragged the entertainment value for me personally. But I do recommend it if you want a good dialogue-heavy, suspenseful, claustrophobic thriller, if you're into that genre. On my rating scale, I'm going to give Oxygen a C. There you have it, guys. That was my thoughts on Oxygen. Are you guys going to check this movie out on Netflix this Wednesday? If you've seen it, let me know your thoughts below. If you loved it, thought it was okay, or did you absolutely hate it? Thank you guys, as always, for watching this review. All my social media links are in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!